No fewer than 2 years.
Yeah, it does.
I like the scruffy looking Nerf Herder nose. 2 years!
2 fucking years.
And we have one viewer.
Fuck yeah, Josh, you're awesome. My wife used to watch. I mean, your wife still watches sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're taking
They
up
don't
all the
count,
internet.
They don't count.
I wish mine counted. She doesn't even watch us. Well, today, hope you guys bust out your VCR and your beautiful clamshell case. Today, I didn't. It's over there, so we're just streaming it on our hard drive. But today, we're going to be watching the Ewoks cartoon from the 1980s.
So our first anniversary, we watched Star Wars Droids, which was the very first animated series. It was produced in Korea. Star Wars Ewoks was in the 80s, like 86 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was produced, if memory serves, like Taiwan or something. So
Sounds about right.
it's much more Saturday morning cartoon looking from our, or at least my generation. I don't know, your generation too?
Yeah, no, I grew up on that shit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very much more what we expect when we think of like a cartoon. Droids was very sort of choppy and like early 70s type animation looking. And so I'm looking forward to that. I've never actually seen any episodes of Ewoks.
I haven't watched them in a very long time. So, like, I did when I was, like, when I first got it. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is going to be awesome. Episode in. I think I'm going to watch something else. But now we're going to watch it again.
Yes, we are. Yeah, I mean, and who knows? Like, if we run out of Star Wars episode content, maybe we'll end up reviewing each of these.
Oh my god, we should. Definitely.
If we go back to Droids and just do like one episode at a time review like we're doing the Clone Wars right now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be hard to stay on topic because, again, this is an anniversary episode. We're not going to be doing a deep dive on any specific thing. We're going to be reacting to what we're watching, and you're just going to be watching us react. So we're going to deviate into all sorts of different things. I hope you guys are willing to go on that journey with us because it's going to be a lot of fun and hopefully a lot of great banter.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll find out. If you guys have any problems watching the show, come back later.
Yeah. Yeah. Once it's not live, we should be fine.
It'll be great. Let's start this thing.
Oh yeah, because we're super choppy.
Yeah.
This is good. All right.
I hope the audio's coming through.
Season 1.
How many
Episode
seasons are
1.
there?
There's 2.
2 seasons.
2 fucking seasons.
We could do 2 season reviews. How many episodes per season?
I don't know. I didn't bother to look. But apparently this one's The Cries of the Trees.
Written by Paul Dini.
Fuck yeah.
I
That's
love
my
Paul.
boy. See, this is the thing. Like, from the get-go, I don't remember them having lanterns.
There were... What did they have?
Torches. Do they even have anything? I just remember there
It was lit
fire.
up in the trees, though. Like on
Well,
in
yeah, they had
Empire.
fires.
It was like fire pits and stuff.
I also don't remember them speaking basic.
Well, you gotta tell the kids what they're doing.
I guess.
It'd be all mimed. Like just...
Well, I mean, you got it in the fucking movie.
We will...
Like, Wicked's like, nup, 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 nup,
Nup,
nup,
nup.
nup. You're like, oh, okay, I totally know what you're saying. I will fuck you up.
They did that in the movies, too, right? Ewok 1 and 2? The Caravan of Courage?
Oh, yeah,
and-
yeah, they didn't speak basic. They speak
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. it
I
was.
forgive them.
Walking.
I had dinner in my beard. Sorry, people. I forgive them for that. It's a cartoon.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
guess.
gotta help the kids out. Kids are dumb.
Kids are pretty dumb. I mean, there's a whole generation of kids that grew up watching this shit and enjoyed it. Like my old roommate, oh my god, he was fucking obsessed with Ewoks.
Oh really?
Like had numerous copies of the Caravan of Courage and Battle for Endor, like DVD, because he would like run it out pretty much.
Whoa.
And had this shit, had like the original Kenner toys and stuff. Like he was obsessed.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had the Ewok Village. I love that. I love it.
Ewok
Had like a
Village
little
was dope.
net underneath it. You could capture people in. Hungry Wookiees. What the hell kind of creature is that? Big old spider?
Yeah.
Was there a spider in one of the Ewok movies?
Oh, it's a Spider Rider. What the fuck?
The Spider
yes.
Rider.
Pretty sure.
That
Was it the first one?
That looks Dark Crystal like, or like And there's another one. The Last Unicorn. You ever see that?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been.
That was very Mama Fortuna or whatever the caravan mom which was.
Are
She
you
ended up
excited
dying
for
by the
new
harpy.
Fucking Dark Crystal coming
Yeah,
out?
hell yeah.
Oh my god.
My wife's not, but I don't care.
What?
I am. She didn't like the Dark Crystal. It almost ended our marriage.
I was gonna say, how are you guys even together? It's like if Janet didn't like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That
I
just
still have
wouldn't
never
work.
seen that.
Oh fuck. Maybe that's what we should be doing instead. I can give
Probably
you all,
more entertaining.
Oh, I can give you all kinds of facts on that shit. That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I have, I think, like 4 different copies of it.
Whoa.
Just because it's different releases. It's like, oh, I totally gotta have this.
Do they have different edits?
Yes. The first one, it's the one before Christopher Titus became Christopher Titus. And then after he became big, they put all his shit back into the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So post his fame, it's a much longer cut.
There is a streaming service that, like, has that. So,
Is there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it anywhere. At least
there's
not,
there's like this
not
old.
that
I can't remember what it's called. It's like old movies, but it's all like black and white movies and like some like super old horror movies and stuff.
Gotcha.
And most of them are free to watch. There's a lot of like old porno, like adult
That's
film
awesome.
stuff too.
I
Not
love
like
watching
porn,
that shit.
but like sci-fi and horror porn. It was
I love
big in
that
the
shit.
60s and 70s.
Dude, I-
No one talks about.
Except for this guy. I fucking love Jess Franco and shit like that. Got a wonderful collection of Jess Franco shit over there.
Oh wow!
Like one of the few. Like I don't usually.
They
keep
wouldn't know
these.
if we switched tapes.
That's true. I mean, unless they're picking up the Ewok audio.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
And it's
It'll be.
Italian, and then you got Ewoks. I mean, it all sounds the same. So whatever.
Take it easy, cousin.
Yeah, see, Italian.
Take it easy. Eh? You're pushing my testicle.
So
I mean, I'm
watching-
not with you.
So watching this shit, man, it always makes me want to watch Samurai Pizza Cats.
This actually
Or the-
almost reminds me of like Gummy Bears. Do you remember that? Did you ever watch that show? Oh, that was huge when I was a kid.
I mean, I remember
Gummy
Care
Bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Yes, I do.
High
Actually,
adventure.
actually, yeah, dude, I totally have.
Gargoyles is awesome.
I have a fucking VHS game over there of Gargoyles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was one
That
of
was
the
a
few,
good one.
one of the few tapes I was able to walk off from my parents before they threw all that shit out.
Mm.
Because Jana's never played a VHS game before. And
Wait, a VHS?
you have a tape
Oh,
going.
that, yeah, there was a couple of them that
Yeah.
were released back in the day.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? Oh my god, now I'm not gonna remember what it's called.
It's
got
like a horror movie,
Yeah,
right?
Barbara Crampton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I wanted something like that because like I made her watch that. And she's like, "It's stupid. It's not even a thing." I'm like, "Yes, it is a fucking thing."
It was for a little while anyway.
Yeah.
At least enough that they made a movie out of it.
Yeah. That's such a good movie. That's funny too because that's what brought.
What? Anytime you give me like an old witch in a cave with like bones and stuff,
Oh yeah.
I'm in. Every time. This is very much like a Smurf Gargamel thing, right?
Oh yeah, I totally just heard it.
Why
Except
do
I
you
think
hate
she's
the
going
Ewoks?
after the fucking. Or is she going after the Ewoks or is she going after the fairies? It kind of looks like she's going after the fairies, like a dick.
Yeah. Maybe she's using that fairy as like a talisman to find the Ewoks, all like Raiders of the Lost Ark. So you have light
Maybe.
fly through the fairy. She'd be like Thor, trying to hold off the power, or transmit the power of the sun or something.
Oh, now it's turning evil or something.
Oh shit! She's gonna eat it. Oh no!
Maybe she's using it to track them.
It turned into Fantasia Night at Bald Mountain.
No, it didn't. Not even close. That was good. Oh man, that was like 3 of the tapes I'd always have in rotation anytime I got like super high. And
Oh,
I had, like,
really?
a couple hours to myself. Oh yeah, it was Fantasia, the original, not 2000. Alice in Wonderland and Willy Wonka.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's fucking Coppola. Of course it's good.
So this is Coppola wine.
Yes, this is the 1912 Cabernet Sauvignon. It is fucking delightful. You can't see it, but I can totally see that story right there. Beautiful, beautiful thing.
Papa-like. Oh, jeez. Absolutely pathetic. See, if we had 100 followers... This is so embarrassing. If we had 100 subscribers, we could just live stream from, like, a phone.
Really?
Yeah, just set the phone up.
I think that was a thing. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. But you have to have
Fuck
100.
people, you guys got to follow us, guys.
You have to have 100.
We've got like 5, I think. You know what? I just realized I haven't even been checking the chat thread. Oh,
That's right. I think it's only you on there.
it is only me. I may or may not have forgot to post something today. I was gonna post something with the cake. Like I got us a cake.
We're going to have that as part of this.
Yes, totally gonna show it off or somehow. I don't know.
I got a picture, so I can put it on the website.
That's true. I could probably throw it on Facebook.
But I really want to, like, have it like as part of a closing or something. We
Okay.
do like a wedding cake for each other.
Yes. All right. I think once this gets closer to the end, I'll go grab it. Hi, Jasper. Jasper's got a lot to say about this shit. He's kind of an Ewok.
I gotta be honest, I don't hate the animation. Like, it's just old school.
Yeah, it takes you right
It's
back.
better than droids.
Oh yeah. I mean, fuck. There's quite a few years in between the two.
Yeah.
Because yeah, this came out after the. Let's see. I think it was Battle of Endor was the second film, and that was '86. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this. Later.
This is
in
riding
86,
on the
I think.
success of those TV
Fuck
movies.
yeah.
Getting the kids super excited. But they bought into it. Like, kids loved the Ewoks back in the day. And, like, I grew up on it. I loved it, too.
Yeah. Well, George knew what the fuck he was doing.
I'm still, like, I lament for the what-ifs. Like, the Elseworlds version of, instead of it being Ewoks, just, it would be Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Like that.
Of course. In case you guys didn't know.
A bunch of Wookiees running around the trees of Endor, or the Force Moon of Endor trees, tearing up the ATSTs and stuff. That would have been money.
Yeah, it would have been a completely different movie.
So damn cool. But we got the episode 3 Kashyyyk battle scenes.
Did we though?
I mean, we got
It was a fucking
something.
cartoon. Like, CGI.
I'll take something over nothing.
Yeah.
So,
It's,
did you ever play Star Wars Galaxies?
no.
See, that was a great MMO of Star Wars before the current one that's out. But it was like open world, and they had the Kashyyyk world. But because Kashyyyk is just a forest essentially, they had to have like these like zone pathways that you could explore around, and you could do like different levels because again, forest and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was very, very cool. Like,
Did you actually get to go like on terra firma and like actually hunt and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean,
cool
there was like
shit.
storylines and stuff, but
Yeah.
it was different than the rest of the game because it's sort of. First of all, Star Wars Galaxies, if you haven't ever played it, it was the first Star Wars MMO, and it was amazing. It was the first of its kind in that it let you do whatever you want, and it like you could build cities. You could have massive fortresses. You could unlock faction points and stuff, so you could get like AT-ATs and shit. Like, it was a big deal. And then you'd have big armies of Imperial and big armies of Rebels, like assaulting each other's like fortresses and stuff. It was huge, and it was really great for a very long time. But the Kashyyyk expansion was it like narrowed the scope of everything because of the complexities of allowing people at multi-tiered 3D environments. You would never be able to run into anyone. So they really narrowed it down and made Kashyyyk much more like story-focused gameplay. So it wasn't as great as the rest of the game, but it was Kashyyyk, so you kind of forgave it. And they had a bunch of really cool Wookiee encounters and stuff. Like, it was great. Had a good time.
Fucking A.
I wish they would have had like a Force Moon Endor thing, because I would have loved
Oh yeah.
to run across some Ewoks. I mean, we have Battlefront 2 now that does that, but I still don't own it. And
Yeah, and I still
never
haven't
will.
played it.
I'm afraid to, man. It's too scary.
It's,
Fucking Ewoks are scary.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking terrifying teddy bears.
They make him all
And that one
cutesy,
looks like
but-
Lemmy. One has a fucking Lemmy stash.
Does he have short shorts on, like jean shorts?
He fucking should. Okay, I fucking argue that shit with Jana all the time. She refuses to let me have shorts like that.
Oh, really?
She's like, if you ever dress like your dad, I'm fucking leaving you. It's
Like
God
your
damn it.
dad?
It's like, oh yeah, my dad still rocks Daisy Dukes. Like fucking pockets are below the cuffs type of thing. It's like, God damn it, if Lemmy can do it, why can't I do it? She's like, you're gonna fucking let me. It's like, touche.
Yeah. No one was Lemmy.
No.
My goodness.
Fucking cheers to
No one
this
could
son of a
ever
bitch.
be.
No. Question. Who would win in a fight, Lemmy or God?
Lemmy would fight cheap, so Lemmy.
Trick question. Lemmy is God.
Oh, shit!
It's from a fucking movie that apparently he's never seen.
Sorry, I haven't. What is it?
It's Empire Records.
Oh, I have seen that. I love that. I don't remember that. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, I have it on digital. We had the VHS for years. I love that film. Oh, man. The whole gore scene was great.
And apparently they're having a feud with that actor right now that got killed in the Bone Grinder in that movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. They're trying to get him to go to the barbecue this year so they can kill him again.
And he doesn't want to?
Oh, he's probably going to.
Oh, okay.
It's online joke feud. But yeah.
That's
it's
awesome.
like it's, you know, it's
That's
an
a great
anniversary of
show.
that.
I don't remember that joke at all. Lemmy is good.
Yeah, that's
Huh. I'm gonna have to watch it, and now I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I know, I remember now. God damn it.
yeah. And then you just look like an idiot in front of our guests, or our viewers, whatever. Guys, viewers, it's like we're all in my living room together.
It's true. It's true. I wish we could just pick it up and like do a scan because he has the most amazing toys. Where does he get these wonderful toys?
I have no life and no children.
That's it. That's all you need. You know what I ran across today on a I'm sorry, the Ewoks is doing Ewok things.
Yeah.
I ran across
Still a cartoon.
this sort of spiral of a sculptor who did like a sexy version of Alice in Wonderland, but then I looked at the other stuff he offered. He had like some killer Freddy Krueger stuff. I mean, these are like $500 sculpting pieces,
course.
and they're like that tall.
Oh, that's not bad, then.
No, it's like 2 feet almost. But like big stuff, like 500 or something. But they had Return of the Jedi Luke, and they like give you all the little components. So you have like the cloak. And it's all black outfit. You have like posables, so you can like move them around and have them be. And you can like. They have a whole bunch of like all the other casts too, so you can like recreate scenes. So you can have Vader and him fighting with the Emperor in his fucking chair, at like 2 foot scale. Like, holy shit! Like it's amazing type stuff. I just ran across that today. I was just like dying. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had no kids because I would have these. I would have these.
You could sell them, I'm sure.
The kids? Yeah. I'd have to go into the deep web.
Yes.
Is it deep? Dark web?
Dark web.
Dark web. I would go. You can tell I. No, I'm not. I have to go to the dim web. It's like
It's the beige.
It's a tube
web.
place. I think it's AOL.com. They just changed
Probably. Nobody goes there anymore.
it. It's GeoCities. That's the dark
Jesus
web.
Christ.
Wouldn't that be
I
great?
had so fucking many of those.
If the dark web was just Angel Fire.
That'd be great.
If you don't know, those are like way old school first
That's
version
how a
website
lot of us
stuff.
learn HTML.
It really is. And then you had like
it was
the
like-
heroes of MySpace that like redid their entire
That was me.
pages with HTML.
That was me. Well, it's like it was GeoCities was like perfect because it tied in so well to DOS because like I'm that kid like my generation was playing DOS and shit, so I knew how to run it, how to use it, and all that shit, and yeah, so it's just like, oh, this is fun. I'm gonna make lyric fucking shit. It's like if it was even still a thing, there's like a billion pages of poetry of shit on.
Oh,
And it's
gee.
like, this is deep. I can write it down.
I have reams of poetry that is terrible.
Oh, dude, I have fucking all physical
Terrible.
copies. Like outside of like.
Hold on, I'm
lyrics.
gonna recenter you because you're not centered.
Oh
enough.
shit, I'm not.
You need to get in there.
Closer.
Get in.
Oh hey, that's Onyx.
Hi, Onyx.
Yeah, I pretty much got rid of everything.
Oh man.
Like, unless it's something where I'm like, you know what, I might revisit that, rewrite it or something. Yeah, I get rid of it. It's like, God, I used to do so many drugs. What the fuck was I thinking?
I had a class assignment. The Ewoks are still doing Ewok stuff.
Yes,
I had a
and let me
class.
Ewoks talking.
They're like pissed he's doing this. You know they're angry when they do that.
Well, it's because their force is on fire.
That was like, okay, I gotta do a quick tangent. So my sisters, I grew up in the 80s, and there's a lot of dance movies in the 80s, and so my sisters would make me choreograph dances with them, and then show it to their friends. So, but like in the 80s, this was like a dance move. Like,
yeah,
it was just a thing that some people did from time to time. And so that reminded me of that, of me doing the, what's it called? The choreographed dance with did we just close this down?
No,
It'll come back?
It'll come back.
No. So I just did a choreographed dance thing, and I had no other moves to do, so I just did this. As like a little 5-year-old Adam just dancing his tail off. It was pretty awesome.
Should still be coming. Oh, yeah. See,
I hope the audio is working, because if the video's stuttery, that's okay if the audio is working.
Well, because it corrects it when it loads up, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find out.
It may not. This may be a wash episode.
Yeah, I mean, I think in 2 years, having what, 2, 3, if that, I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
See, I think the only other one we had was
Darth
one
Vader
of the
was
reviews.
bad.
Was Vader bad?
Yeah, it was choppy.
Oh yeah, that wasn't on my internet. Or no, that was when you're still having issues
With 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
YouTube
the other one
was
was one of the
metering
reviews that
me.
we didn't end up popping up, but it was okay because it was Resistance. You guys didn't miss shit. It was fucking Resistance. Or did that one go?
Oh
up?
well,
Or
the
no, that was
audio
Clone
worked
Wars.
fine,
Oh, okay.
but the video didn't work at all, and that was Clone Wars.
That was Clone Wars. That guy's totally drunk.
I love the the skull. What was the guy's name? Gray. The chieftain,
Yeah, and
or the medicine guy, that with like the vulture skull thing on. I had him as a little figure. I can't remember his name.
I totally have him in the other room, and I can't remember either. So it wasn't Chief Chirp.
I remember. Do you remember the little hang gliders toys?
Oh yeah, of course.
I never had one, but those were awesome.
Yeah, I'm there. I think the coolest one I ever
You
had
drop
was
boulders from them and shit.
AT-AT. My AT-AT. What the fuck am I doing talking like that? Jesus.
You had an AT-AT?
Mhm.
Oh man.
That was my baby, and then my brother broke it in half. I used to
Dick.
fucking sleep with that toy. Yeah, you fucking cocksucker. Goddamn explosive berries.
I don't.
I think that's how it's catching on fire.
Did they show fairies in the TV movies? The made-for-TV movies?
They might have in the Battle for Endor. I don't remember it at all in the Caravan of Courage.
Yeah.
So I was
'Cause we
watching-
watched that one.
Yeah, and I watched that not too long ago because Jana's never seen them. So we were going through all the Star Wars everything,
Nice.
minus the cartoons and shit.
Right.
It's like we finished Return, so I was like, all right. Well, next up we got the Ewok Adventures.
Yeah.
She's like, does that count? I'm like, well, Disney says it counts.
Yes, it counts.
They said all film and television count, so that means it counts.
Well, I mean, we definitely have the holiday special counting because we got the Boba Fett weapons and stuff
That is true.
for Mandalorian.
Well,
so.
it was on the fucking Blu-ray release, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
So, if they say
Wait,
that's not...
it was just the cartoon though. It wasn't the whole holiday special.
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. Just the Boba Fett cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the special features. If you guys didn't know, that's on the special features for Empire Strikes Back on the Complete Saga collection.
Another note: they are like doing 4K scans of all the original films. So,
They're done and they're fucking beautiful.
oh, you've seen them? Really? Oh man!
Dude, I have them on it.
What the fuck?
I don't have them because they don't exist.
Oh my gosh!
Dude,
Alright.
and holy shit, man. Like, there's some stuff, like, if you go back to, like, Flash Gordon or something.
Yeah.
Like, you don't watch that in high definition. Especially, like, if they do a 4K release. Oh, it's just awful. That, oh my god, man, it holds up so fucking beautifully. Like it's perfect. It is. They are the perfect fucking films. Apparently we're on the haunted village. I don't even know how that ended.
There's like splashes, like
They-
bombs and stuff.
I think they were just putting
An
out
episode two.
the possessed fairies.
I mean, they bested the witch girl, and then she promised to thwart them next time. That's kind of how these all go.
Yeah, she needs a curly mustache. I feel like she should be like. She runs away.
Snidely Whiplash.
Hell yeah.
Did you ever watch Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Fuck yeah.
I never know like the age difference on the shows that you watched compared to what I watched.
Okay, let's put it this way. So, we're a few years apart, but I had Boomerang. Like, I was around at the beginning of Boomerang. So all the
I don't
shit.
know what that is.
Okay, so it was an offsprout of Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
So like all the old cartoons, so Perils of Penelope, blah blah blah, and like basically anything from like early like '60s shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty much all that. So like that's what I grew up on, like obsessed with like Secret Squirrel, Sea Lab, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like fucking adored it.
Did you ever do Mighty Mouse?
Oh yeah.
Dude, Mighty Mouse, people don't think about it. He had a ring with a pill in it that he would eat in order to become Mighty Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a little cocaine or speed pill.
That's exactly what it was. He was a mouse on speed.
They were like totally okay with it. They're like, hey, just give him drugs and he becomes powerful and he can fly. And then they wonder years later why these children who watched it as children grew up and did drugs and thought they could fly. Like,
because I mean that's how it
A
goes.
plus B equals Mighty Mouse is a drug addict.
Yeah.
This is fact. This is science, kids.
pretty much.
Oh, what is that? Pterodactyl. We're in the land of the lost territory. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Land of the Lost is great. I mean, it's bad, but it was great.
Yeah, it was awful.
Everything was
but-
awful back then, though. Like Lost in Space was
I
terrible.
don't. Yeah, Lost in Space was horrible. I don't know. You get like the classic like sitcoms and shit. I don't think those were awful. Like I Love Lucy. I fucking grew up on that shit. Obsessed with Lucille Ball.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
that series was great, and then she had another one that was like,
The Lucy and Desi Hour.
yeah, that was great. But then there was a third one that just was terrible because she was past her prime. It was like, I don't know. We'll have to look it up. It was
Yeah, 'cause I
like
don't
when she was
remember
like
that
just she had her smoker's voice and like she was just super old, past her prime. She should have just stopped. It didn't last long because it was bad.
Yeah, I've never.
But I Love
saw
Lucy
that
is
shit.
classic. That's why like I can't help but go back to like Twilight Zone and Outer Limits,
Dude, fucking.
the Addams Family, the Munsters, like those, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, like that type of television like informed my young mind.
Oh yeah.
Which
That's
is
same here.
I
Fucking
think-
Happy Days. I was gonna grow up and be the
It
fucking
was
Fonz,
great,
man.
dude. Everyone was. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh man, what the fuck is this dude painting the roses for? Is this Alice in
he's-
Wonderland?
Oh shit! It's invisible.
What?
sparkly paint. I need some invisible sparkly paint.
I need to put that on my junk. Invisible junk so girls can't see when I'm excited. That'd be great.
Could they
in-
really though? I mean, maybe if you're a teacher, it's tight enough, but I mean, come on, man, come on.
Who am I kidding?
Let's not lie among friends. There's no need. We've all seen each other's shit. It's just, it's whatever, dude.
It's the part of Star Wars we don't talk about.
It's a part of Star Wars we talk about almost every goddamn show. It's inevitable.
Baby Ewoks
That was a
are
fucking
pretty
Care
funny.
Bear. That's not even an Ewok. That's a straight up Care Bear. The gray one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking paint like a shamrock or some shit on its belly.
Under the Care Bear stare. Defeat the AT-AT. Oh, just his head. Giggle, giggle, giggle.
At least he didn't get in his eyes. I mean, that's cool. You can still see his eyes.
Just floating eyeballs. It's creepy as hell.
See, that would get the fucking Imperials off. Like, off the planet.
Right,
Off the
right,
moon
right.
immediately. Like, or might get them off. They might be into that kind of shit. I don't know.
Someone let the Grinch onto the forest moon of Endor.
Yeah.
Like, that is the Grinch, right? Like, he looks exactly like a painted version of the Grinch. Like, he's a little emaciated, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is... This is his people. These are the ones that left fucking Who Village or whatever the fuck it was. Like, they're like, yeah, fuck this shit.
They left Whoville to go to the Forest Moon of Endor.
Yeah, they're like, nah, this shit's just not our style. I mean, they really like Christmas. We like being pissed off and wearing bandanas, so...
They do really look like the Grinches,
Oh, yeah.
though. That's crazy. They're even crawling around like
Yeah.
a weird Grinchy way.
So does that mean the Grinch is a part of Star Wars canon?
I hope so. I like the Grinch.
Yeah.
I like the original animated film. I love,
Oh,
and
of
we
course,
watch it
everybody
every single
does.
year. Did you see the Halloween one?
No, never seen a Halloween
Oh,
one.
really? The Grinch Halloween. It is not as good, of course, but it's still it's passable. And the season's coming up, so we gotta watch it.
Dude, yeah, it's fucking, yeah. I mean, I live Halloween pretty much every day, but October definitely. It's
Oh man, my
different
wife and
movie
I,
each month.
we
or
were
each day.
at the grocery store yesterday, I think, and they already have Halloween stuff out, which is awesome for me. I don't
Oh yeah,
care. I
we've
love
got
it.
all kinds of new Halloween decorations today.
But it's like one of those things. It's like walking past like a woman spread eagle and her vagina is just like flowered and waiting for you.
Yeah, you
I
have
have to
to
like
stop.
do what? And I just sort of float toward it. The Halloween aisle, I can't walk away. I have to examine every little crafty thing,
Oh, yeah.
consider buying it, talk myself out of it most of the time.
I never talked myself out of it. It's like, all right, is this going home or is this going to work?
Two options, because it's coming.
It's coming home. It's kind of yeah. No, it's definitely my favorite time of year to do shopping. It's where I do all my decoration shopping. It's like fucking Michael's end of August.
Yeah. So we were talking about Care Bears a little earlier.
Mm.
We have the Care Bear symbols on the Grinch rejects.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's where Care Bears came from. The Grinch species.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or what if the Grinch species got together with Ewoks?
That's what I was just thinking.
Oh, shit.
And then Care Bears are
Oh,
canon.
shit.
You heard it here first, folks. This is the kind of shit you get from us.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works. Now I can't stop thinking about those little Grinch creatures having sex with one of the Ewoks. How
Yeah.
weird that would be.
I don't imagine it'd be fun either. They just kind of seem like they'd be just angry about it the whole time. Like the Grinch people. They just like, it's like, whatever, we have to do. It's like, oh, Jasper disappeared, but he's definitely the angry raper in the house.
Oh, jeez.
So 3 cats. This one's the lover. He rapes Topaz really sweet. Like, go get on him. He'll knead him and kiss him and just little every now and then. Jasper, he'll fucking
Speaking of.
take off. Oh yeah, see right there. I think that kind of shows it all.
Oh my gosh.
It seems like an extremely awkward way to be.
So
climbing.
weird. They're like, aren't there stairs? Isn't there like a ramp that goes around the stump?
Yeah, but like, why would you have your legs on someone's legs like that?
He
Like that
wants
just
his-
doesn't seem very.
He wants his
practical,
pee-pee rubbing.
I guess.
Didn't you ever like, when you were a little kid, not really understanding, like rub it on stuff?
Probably. Yeah.
Like the first time I ever had the sensation was climbing up the slide on my belly in elementary school, and the bell rang, and I slid down, and it was like, what was that? So I climbed up on my belly again to slide down. I was like, what feeling is that? This feels so good. Fucking slide.
Yeah, see, I don't remember shit like that. I remember the first time I discovered masturbation. Like, figured that out. That was a fun night. But yeah, no, there was a whole lot of my childhood that's just like completely blacked out. Don't do drugs.
We're gonna
kids.
get banned on YouTube. They're like, I thought it was a
This
Star
can't
Wars
be the
show.
worst thing we've ever said or done.
No, I don't think so. Well, definitely not. I don't know about on camera, but
Well, okay, yes, on camera. I'm pretty sure. What the fuck?
he just took this potion and it turned him into like, I don't know, some 70s version of like a smooth, good-looking guy.
Oh, I thought it was Mormon Jesus for a second there.
That was weird. He was like, I was smiling like, yeah.
Big old burly mustache.
Those Ewoks had magical potions. I had no idea.
Yeah.
They can go invisible. They can look like 70s porn stars. It's like a little bar of soap. Like, wait, no, I want to look good too. Everyone. Whoa.
Oh, so that's
what is
literally
that?
It's just soap.
You're like, we can be clean? I had no idea. It's invisible soap. Lady lost her belly. Dude lost his head.
About how it goes.
And that's why you don't wash, kids.
Yes. Don't ever shower. It's for chumps.
You end up invisible. Oh boy, this is... There's something about this. This is like, that soap is a metaphor for like weed. And or like acid or something.
Probably.
And they're taking it and they're just like, what?
Just like when you get really high, you jump in the shower and it kind of brings it down a little bit. I used to be convinced that would always sober me up.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
oh shit, I gotta go to court. I'm really high. Fuck. Shower.
That'll do it.
And then I just smelled clean and I was still stoned.
Are you okay if I get some more? You want me to get you
That's
more?
what it's there for.
You want to bring it in?
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll grab it and I'll grab the cake.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I don't want to grab it.
I guess I'm going to have to entertain you folks.
Yes, because the show always hinges on me.
I'm going to have to step in and try to fill that wool jacket. So, Ewoks are furry. I mean, they're not furries. That's a different thing. Like, furries are people who dress up like animals. Ewoks are actually animals. And actually, I think...
There's still people that dress up as animals.
I mean, the magic of film, yes, but in, like, the story, they're actually animals. And really, the whole point of furries is to have sex as animals. I wonder now if there's the Grinch furry who sees an Ewok furry and they make love and then they have like a friend act like they're the Care Bear furry. You could have a whole Taboo scene. Like, remember Taboo? The porn? Okay, people, I'm onto something here. Taboo on the Forest Moon of Endor with 3 different furries. Care Bears, Grinches, and Ewoks. Alright, just sit on that. Let it stew.
And watch Taboo if you can find it. And here it is. Here's our beautiful cake.
Yeah. Wait,
That's
Deadpool.
That's
That's Deadpool.
And our logo.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see it.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. This is why you're always supposed to be very specific when you order a cake.
Mm-hmm.
But it still makes sense. It
Looks
just-
good.
We always go off on a tangent.
Looks delicious. What kind of cake is it?
It is a chocolate peanut butter cake.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
I've never had a chocolate peanut butter cake before. This is going to be exciting. Chocolate peanut butter cake and Cabernet Sauvignon. Goes beautifully. And Ewoks. it's great. What could go wrong? I feel like these are worse than, like, there's less story in the Ewok cartoon than there was in the Droid cartoon.
Oh yeah, well, because with the Droid cartoon, it was essentially just one story, but told in different episodes.
Right.
Like that's why when you pick it up, sorry, this shit's coming off.
Oh, not like that?
No.
My bad.
The joys of wool and summer.
Chief Chipper. Everyone have different.
Yeah,
parts of their
with
body
this shit,
singing.
it's just hey, let's do a Smurfs cartoon, but with Ewoks. But unless you want to pour it.
No, you're good. Thank you kindly. Delicious wine.
Yes.
Can I cheers to Ewok, Care Bear, and Grinch furries?
Hell yeah, I'd watch that.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I dig it.
That's really nice.
His rosé too, man. Fuck, it's so
Oh,
good.
really?
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big rosé fan, but I'd try it for sure.
I am. I I'm pretty much a fucking white girl when it comes to wine drinking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm all about the sparkling rosés and the fruity rosés.
Do you ever do the slushy?
No, but I should. Those are awesome.
This
You're
really...
talking like the bags, right? The bags
No.
you pick up and you wait.
I was just talking about like vineyards. They do like slushies
Oh.
with the wine that they don't really think is going to work well.
No, no, never
Just get people drunk faster.
Yeah. Oh, there's the alcoholic one again.
This
Totally
one.
blitzed.
Whoa!
Yep.
What was that?
He's fucking ready for some shit.
He just did the shake weight.
Yeah.
That was weird. Talking about Deadpool. It all fits together in one universe. I mean, it's all
Totally does.
Disney now, so.
That's true. Well,
What do you mean, well?
I thought Deadpool was Fox.
They bought Fox. Like, they merged.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking Sony. Yeah, never mind. Rewind. I didn't say that.
They docked.
Did you get a chance to see Once Upon a Deadpool when it was in theaters? Fuck, man.
Was it good?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was great to begin with, but I was so disappointed because, like, in theaters, there was, like, an introduction by Ryan Reynolds. Fucking hilarious because he's fucking
It
hilarious.
was great, yeah.
And the post-credit scenes were all of Stan Lee's cameos.
Oh, really?
But apparently that was only in theaters. Like, I bought the movie, and none of that shit's there. Like, there's zero special features. Like,
shit.
it's like, at least the fucking, the introduction by Ryan Reynolds would be great. It was fucking funny. It was like an extended version of the trailer in theaters. Like, where he was talking about how there's no F-bombs and shit, and just being funny as usual.
Oh, man.
It's worth checking out, though. It's fucking hilarious. And it's great because it's PG-13. So you can watch it with something under 13, I guess.
We chose not to take our daughter to go see Ready or Not today, and now I'm like regretting it because I think she could have handled it.
Oh, I'm sure she would have.
Like, because it wasn't like graphic. I mean, it had graphic scenes in it, but it wasn't like weirdly sexual or you know. So if your kids watch horror movies, they totally could watch it.
Okay, this is also the kid that would put on Evil Dead by herself.
It's true.
Like,
It's true.
I think she's good.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I did not consider the Evil Dead angle.
Yeah, it's like that's when you know you did right as a parent.
Oh man, I enjoyed it.
It was. If you guys get a chance, go see that. And it's definitely a Saturday night full audience kind of movie.
Oh yeah.
So there's some cringeworthy shit in there that assholes like us laugh at, and then you look
But
up
there's,
weird.
I feel like it was meant to be laughed at.
was.
Like the whole setup. You don't have a little kid shoot a girl in the hand and her say, "You little shit," and knock his ass
Oh my
out,
God,
and
that's
not expect a
perfect.
laugh.
Well, and you see it too. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not just like it kind of, pans back as her fist is going. Like, you straight up see her go, follow through. Like, she had some fucking follow through, and he flew.
So great. I mean, at that point, she was pretty messed up already, so she was just pissed.
Oh yeah.
Like just her nerves. This is what I loved about it. It was like it was a femme fatale film where she just whipped ass.
Oh yeah.
Like, some of the best horror films are like the female survivor. Like the remake of The Evil Dead is one of my favorite modern versions of it, where I genuinely get kind of freaked out in some of those scenes, like the crawling scenes, because I don't know, for whatever reason that gets me. But like this, spoiler if you haven't seen it. Like she survives, and it's just that it's this empowering thing. But you don't really. Usually, you see the girls dying. You don't see them surviving.
I don't know. Not in 80s horror movies. Like that, the whole survivor girl
Scream
thing.
Queen.
Like,
Yeah.
there's always the survivor girl. Like, and it's everybody always wants to be like, oh, fucking horror movies, it's sexist. Bullshit. Yes, the whore dies first. Everybody knows that's the rule. It's always the whore,
Right.
the druggie, and then so on.
Yep.
But the survivor's always the one fucking smart girl that you're probably gonna fuck eventually, but you're gonna have to work for it.
After the bad guys
After
caught.
bad guys, of course. Like, it's always her, and it's like, it's the men that are fucking stupid. Like, I hate that.
That's true.
hate
Yeah,
that
I can't
fucking
argue with it.
argument. Yeah.
It does. It is weird because you watch a film like I Spit on Your Grave, like the original or the remake, and it's the horrible scenes that sort of like push you away yet draw you in at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's the revenge that's so exciting about that, because it's not like we're used to 80s horror of the females just surviving.
Yeah.
They're not always trying to like get over on the bad guy or kill the bad. They're just trying to survive. Like Friday the 13th, she's just trying to survive. I'm talking about the original. And then, you know, the final like scene, it's sort of one of those, you know, she gets fucking killed by Jason, but she survived the dangerous part of the film.
Yeah.
But there wasn't like a
that's-
vengeance aspect, and
actually
that's
a
what I'm
dream
saying. Is like,
sequence anyways.
oh really?
Her getting taken down by Jason? Oh, yeah. If you watch it...
Oh, you're right, because there's like a hospital or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you watch, like... Because the first three, they're actually meant to be watched in unison because it's a weekend, essentially, if I remember correctly.
That was the first two. So the
Or,
third
wait,
one's
it was the
connected
first
to
one.
it?
Yeah, third one's connected to it.
I mean, I know they're all like...
No, they're
You
not.
know.
No, they're not. They're
Oh,
not all
really?
connected. No. Well, because then you had the separation of Jason and Friday the 13th. That's why, like, the latter Jasons weren't called Friday the 13th part whatever. It was Jason something or other.
Takes Manhattan, goes
Like-
to space, or whatever.
And don't forget Goes to Hell.
Yeah, Jason Goes to Hell.
But no, the Manhattan, that wasn't Friday the 13th. It was right after Manhattan that rights got separated and stuff.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, it's 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 3, 4, 5. That's the one weekend type of thing.
Yeah, because I was thinking 1 and 2 were connected.
Yeah,
but...
1 and 2 were. Sorry.
But anyway, Ewoks.
Yes, Ewoks. This is what happens. You can't be in
This is
an area
hard.
in a place like this and not
It's
talk
tough.
about
You can't
shit.
give us wine and cake and expect us to stay on target.
That's true.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Goddamn terrorists. Filthy fucking rebels.
You imagine the balls of Luke turning off his targeting system. He's like, no. I gotta... Wait, what just happened? Okay, we're on
New
episode 3 now.
episode. Yeah.
Rampage of the Flogs. Paul Dini's killing it.
He is. He's got some great fucking names.
This fucking guy. Fucking Tom Sawyer over here. Floating down the Mississippi with his Negra. Sorry, guys. That's just Tom Sawyer reference. It's the time. I'm not trying to be a weirdo.
Dude, oh my god, this social justice bullshit's gotten so bad. Like,
Well, that's why I have
so-
to say that.
No, I know it's
Like,
bad. Alright, so you see that cat up there? Like, that's the smiling one on the top corner of that shelf? Like, with all the pops on it?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Those
yeah.
got pulled from Michael's because somebody complained about it being blackface. It's a fucking black... I'm not
There are
joking.
black cats. I don't know if people know this.
Yeah. Apparently, if a black cat smiles, it's racist.
It's a good thing the Cheshire Cat wasn't black. He
I
would
mean,
have been a world of hurt.
He was purple, so you'd think they'd probably come gunning for him eventually.
I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland recently. Not at all what I remember as a kid. My memory of Alice in Wonderland is colored too much by the Disney cartoon and by the... which is great,
That's fucking fantastic.
but not at all... I mean, it's partially connected to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Still, it holds up. It's great. Like, it's all about the language. So some of the turns of phrase to make you like look at the world a little differently, which is the whole point of Wonderland. It got me reading it. Like I was like, oh shit, I get it, because you know it's hard to explain if you haven't ever read it, but it's all turn of phrase. Like nothing's coming to mind at all.
I'm like, fuck, alright, let's spew this fucking poetry, dude.
But it's great. It's just looking at modern tropes, modern in the era tropes, through a slightly off lens, like a childish lens, and it's great. It's just really great. But not like the cartoon. So get that out of your head. And there's like a PBS special which did a really good job of like live action play
Ooh,
with
yeah.
Betty Davis and
I
shit.
remember that.
That was Betty Davis. I have a special place in my heart for her.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, well, if you don't, you should. But
At least there's a special place somewhere on my body.
she's great. Wait, what the fuck is this? What?
I'm pretty sure those are the flogs.
Oh, they look like giants. They're like ogres. This is Shrek. Orange Shreks. That's weird. Weird.
Yeah, I would think more trolls because of the pointy ears
Yeah.
and the small head.
They got little barbarian furry codpiece covers.
That didn't seem like a very effective crib. That's
Gigantic.
that's some irresponsible parenting.
Whoa.
And that's a cat.
Oh,
That's-
jeez.
That's pretty much me with any animal. Oh, you're probably gonna kill me. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna pet you anyways.
I love you. Come here, cat. Ah, baby butt crack. Gotta love it. Oh shit. Big old spider creatures. Spider riders.
Spider riders.
Dude,
Are
what
they
have they
like-
brought in? Dude, that is so... What is her name? Mrs. Last Unicorn Witch. I love that
It
show
has
so
been
much.
so fucking long since I've seen that.
I watch it every year, but for some reason I can't remember her name. Madam Mim? I can't remember. It really reminds me of her. Like, it's got the wooden, like, horns. Nuggy? Jagu?
Well, we'll never be able to figure it out with these giant ass footprints.
Follow the foot. Oh, it must be the Ewoks.
Goddamn Ewoks.
Because they got Ewok tools. This smells like Care Bear. Ah!
This smells like an abomination.
Alright,
Those goddamn
sneaky
creatures get in there.
sons of bitches. She almost also reminds me of the Horned King from Black Cauldron. Like, if you
Yeah.
hid that face,
Yeah.
that's very Horned King-like.
I fucking love that movie.
So good.
That's one
It
I
was
don't
so
know why they
goddamn
haven't
good.
brought it out of the fucking vault.
It is. I have the DVD.
The DVD, not the Blu-ray.
I might have
If
the
there's
Blu-ray.
a fucking Blu-ray of it, and
I'll
I
have to
don't
text
have
my
it,
wife.
I'm gonna shit myself because I've been waiting for that one to come out of the vault because that is my favorite.
Because it has all
Disney.
the like the extra scenes with the Fairy King and everything in it.
I don't know. I got it on VHS.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I haven't seen a Blu-ray release.
No,
of
it's
it.
great.
I like it's right at the end of when Disney was still dangerous. Like that's something that
Well,
I feel a lot
that
of
was a
people forget.
testing ground on the animated side, where they're like, "Hey, we could do this with Sleeping Beauty and make a super scary cartoon." They're like, "Oh, hey, let's try it with Black Cauldron." And it just didn't get the success that they were expecting.
Yeah.
And they just went out, and then they had those movies like Witch Mountain and Watcher in the Woods that were genuinely fucking scary. And I have Watcher in the Woods, by the way. Have you seen that?
I don't know.
Watcher in the Woods? Oh, it's
I'm
so
not sure if I
scary
have.
good. Narek. Oh, it's great. You gotta watch it. I'm gonna give it to you so you
Okay.
can watch it. It's great. Anyway, yeah, that was the end of the Disney trying to be scary
Yeah.
era.
Like it's sad. Like I feel like a lot of people don't really know about that. And it was a great era of Disney. Like that's the kind of shit that really pulled me into Disney. Because I mean, of course, you got the classics, like Fantasia, Alice in Wonderland, all that shit. Like of
Yeah.
course, everybody loves that because duh, you have to. But yeah, it was like that was my shit.
That being said, though, the Mandalorian cutting that corn in half with the door. I mean, that's
That's fucking dark.
that's as adult and dark as you can get with
I know, I'm
made for TV.
I'm so fucking excited for that shit.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
Yeah.
And I was like shitting on it, but I do seriously want it. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Because the truth is, like, I loved Firefly. And if it's Firefly production value, I don't care. I love it. It's great. Like,
Well, story's all that matters, really. I mean, you can
Yeah.
get. I mean, fuck. One of my favorite television shows is a goddamn sitcom, and they made 2 seasons for $1 million. Like, there was no fucking money involved, and it's something that I watch at least 2 or 3 times a year.
what is it?
Holliston. It kind of came and went. There was a television network called FearNet.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
so
that.
it was the only original show,
Oh.
and had
They got
Snoop-
bought out by Shudder, didn't they?
No.
FearNet?
No, FearNet got taken over in a merger. Basically, it was like Sony's, or was it? Yeah, I want to say it was Sony. It was sort of a pet project of one of the higher ups.
Oh,
and
really?
They were cutting funding for different things, and that was one of the first things to go.
No, it was Fangoria. Didn't Fangoria buy it?
No, it was.
I remember that.
It was a merger, and then it got taken over. I think you're thinking of Chiller, because Chiller merged into Sci-Fi, and then just kind of dissipated, which sucked because one of my favorite documentaries, like paranormal documentaries, was only on Chiller, and it was pretty cool. So it was all about like the true stories behind horror films.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool as fuck. Like
Which is totally related to Ewoks.
It is 100% related to Ewoks. Ewoks, all you gotta do is shoot it dark and in black and white, get rid of the goofy voices, and get rid of the upbeat music, and it's a scary fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bunch of vicious little bears.
Oh, Wicket, you dirty bastard, you son of a
You ever get a
bitch.
chance to watch Halston? Like, I'd let you borrow it, but I won't, because I got him signed by the director on some of the cast.
Oh, nice.
So, those don't leave my house.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch it, it's funny
yeah.
as hell. It's got it's got Odorous Youngers from Blar, D. Snyder.
Oh,
A
wow.
bunch of fun, random cameos. It's funny as hell.
Oh, shit.
And that painting is actually that was in one of the episodes of season 2.
Which painting?
The one that's not finished in the hallway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Oh, shit.
yeah. I fucking love that show.
Damn. He's gonna club the giant. Where's my baby?
I mean, he could probably get him pretty good with that club. Because, I mean, if you think relatively speaking, if it's like human anatomy, and that'd probably be big enough to stick in his pee hole, and I would stop him.
What?
I mean, you get some fucking splinters up the urethra.
Oh,
That'd
dude.
be gnarly. 'Cause
What?
It's a loincloth. They're fucking vicious. I can see it happen.
Messed up. Oh, man. It's a long fall.
It's always so convenient that there's water anytime there's a giant fall.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys aren't watching this, you need to watch it.
It's kind of like Avatar when he's escaping that four-legged or six-legged creature.
I've still never seen that movie.
You never seen Avatar?
It was one of those ones like, and I'm not like, let me finish this before you go, what the fuck? But it's one of those ones like Sharknado. Like, I didn't see it. I didn't see it soon enough before the hype got built up so much that because of the hype, I likely won't appreciate it the way I could have if I had just saw it.
There's no appreciating that film.
What, Avatar?
Sharknado?
Or Sharknado? Oh, dude, I love
No.
stupid sci-fi movies.
It's not good.
Dude, I fucking grew up watching like Monster Vision and shit like that.
It's
Or,
on the
like,
level of-
late night TNT stuff.
Of Zombiever. Did you watch
I
that?
love Zombiever.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's so
Dude,
bad.
I love that shit. It's just
So bad.
ridiculously dumb. Like, if you went through my DVD collection, you would think I was an idiot or a child, and you'd be right about both. But I love stupid shit like that. Like, when you know it's gonna be dumb, it's not something that's like, oh, this is gonna be a great film. No,
See,
it's
I
like,
like-
yeah, we're fucking making something stupid. You're
Yeah.
gonna like this.
I like the 80s Night of the Demons dumb. Like, that's sort of like my...
Fucking love Night of the Demons.
Yeah. That's my era of stupid. Like, The Gate type dumb.
You watch
I love
Your
The
Master.
Gate. I loved it as a
That is
kid.
not dumb.
But it is super fucking dumb.
I still want that fucking record that kid has.
Yes.
God damn it. Because
Play it
I would do that
backwards,
same
man.
thing. I would be in my fucking office listening to it and jamming out and then reciting it. I mean, I've got a couple records that are like written in blood and stuff, but it's just, it hasn't worked
Pretty
yet.
awesome. Yeah, it hasn't worked. We're trying. We're still trying.
I'm trying.
If you guys have a record guy, let us know.
Yeah, if you guys can find one of those, like,
Did you ever see? There was a on Shudder. There's a series about that.
about the gate?
No, about music. Oh fuck! Where she was like going and trying to find like a super rare record, and if you played them all together. Oh my gosh!
Was it-
Oh, I thought they were just like audio.
No.
Oh,
No, if
shit.
you haven't watched the podcast ones, like, they're like actual narrative shows. It's a podcast. typically.
Okay.
Like, the podcast is the catalyst for.
I can't remember. My wife and I watched together, but it was a very long time ago, like months ago, last year I think. It was good though. It was okay. Anyway, sorry.
Ewoks.
Ewoks.
There's
Ewoks.
another thing. Ewoks. Get Shudder.
I feel like we need to broaden the scope of this from just Star Wars to Star Wars / horror films.
No, it's cool. We're totally just sneaking it in, and everybody's buying it. It's fine.
It's because Ewoks are scary.
There.
Oh, the little baby likes an Ewok.
I wonder what that combination would be, because we got the Grinch, and then would be a Care Bear.
That's how we got regular grizzly bears. Was the baby.
That makes sense. And the grizzly bears, those are the ones that figured out how to fix the fucking ship that the kids crashed in the Caravan of Courage. And that's how grizzly bears got to the United States of America.
Oh.
A long, long time ago.
Yeah. Interesting.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. Science, kids. Science.
Science.
Move aside, Bill
I would
Nye.
love to live in a tree like that. That'd be so awesome.
Like if I could have space, I need like a me space area, you know. So like I couldn't just be like in a trunk. I would have to have like levels of the trunk. Like, hey, I'm in the middle trunk. Everyone get the fuck out because I need my me space. Like I just can't. I can't always be next to someone, you know. I have to have. You don't need space. Like I need space.
Oh yeah, no, I am definitely a solitary creature. Like my wife and I, we just kind of live in the same house together. We spend time together because, of course, we love each other. But
Yeah.
we just kind of exist, in the same spot. And it works perfect for us.
Two planets around the same star. Sometimes they cross orbits.
Yes, sometimes there's an eclipse.
Things get wet for a little while, and then they pass. I want to talk about Ready or Not so bad.
Oh my God, I
like that's
know.
all I'm
Such
thinking
a good
about.
fucking movie.
The fucking when the young girl, the daughter, who keeps killing the fucking help, was so good. And then the aunt is sitting here trying to give her fucking speech, and there's the gurgling. Ah, that's so
And
slapstick.
then how nonchalant. Like, all right, I guess gotta do this again. Whack! The only
That's
person
so
with a fucking
good.
melee weapon. She's got a goddamn battle
It's
axe.
so good. It makes
Yeah.
no sense to anyone who hasn't seen it. It's so good. You have to see Ready or Not, people.
Yeah, definitely. If you like the direction that like Blumhouse is going, like this isn't a Blumhouse film, but it feels like something that Jason Blum was like, I like this smudge.
Did you hear that they renewed the Into the Dark series for another year?
Thank God, I still haven't seen it.
Oh, really? Every month we catch up.
I've only seen what's the first one? Not Paco. Puka.
Puka.
That's still the only one I've seen. Like Jana's watched.
Ah,
most of
dude,
them,
there's
but
some good ones.
I
Most of
don't
them
doubt it.
suck, if I'm being honest.
I-
But there's some good ones.
I
The
don't care.
the Halloween one last year, that was the first one. The Hitman one, where he's like dragging a corpse around him because he like his car broke down or some shit.
I
You
know
didn't see
was-
that one?
I didn't know that was one of the Into the Darks.
Oh yeah, that was
'Cause
the
started
very
in-
first one.
I thought it started in July or January.
No, I think it's October to October. Huh. Like I'm almost positive. Anyway,
that would make
even
more
if
sense.
it's not.
Yeah,
but
no.
like you have to see the Hitman one. It is so, he's going to like Halloween parties and people like think he's just dressed up as a hitman. It's so great.
yeah, no, I've seen that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. And everybody's like fucking with them and shit.
Yeah.
because they're thinking, oh, this nice costume, douchebag.
Oh gosh, it's so
Yeah.
good. No, there's a few of them that are really really good. There's some of them you're like, ugh. I mean, I'll appreciate it because it's horror.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always watch it and love it. I'm just stoked that they renewed it for another year because
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Blumhouse is doing it. Like they're giving directors an opportunity to do like a feature film on a small budget for a wide stream audience that otherwise would never see that director's work. So how can you argue with that?
Yeah, it's
I just love it.
well, and from my understanding of it, because I listen to some podcasts like the industry podcasts and shit, and like a lot of it's just like, okay, here's the guidelines. Go ahead and write that script, direct it, stay on time, stay on budget, and
Yeah.
that's it. Like, there's very little meddling like behind the scenes. So
I think we should acknowledge that we're an hour in.
We are totally in our
Should we cut the cake and close the
I
show?
think we're gonna go ahead and cut the cake, close the show. I think you guys have had enough of us jerking off to horror with Ewoks in the background. So
The Ewoks show, you gotta watch it if you have an opportunity.
it's fun. Like, what do you expect? We can't talk about it. We just wanted to get together, drink some wine, and eat some cake. I think that's really what this was.
It's true.
That was it.
It's really true.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for 2 years of Star Wars fandom, and we understand that, you know, what we do is very different than what everyone else does. So if you're into it, awesome. If you're not, we understand. But
if you're not
it's
into it and you're watching, what the fuck?
yeah, it's been a total pleasure doing
It
this.
has. Like, to be honest, I didn't think it would last this long. I was like, how can we really talk about this much Star Wars? Of course, not putting into consideration that somebody that I see every single day of my life, like Joe,
Yeah.
that's all we talk about is Star Wars. Every now and then it's about work,
Yeah.
but every day, 9-10 hours a day, that's all we talk about. So it's like, you know what, I guess I can see us going a few years with this.
Yeah. Well, it's been 2, and with everything that's coming out Star Wars related,
Oh my god.
I don't see an end in sight.
November
unless,
is going to be some shit.
yeah, I mean, the rest of this year is going to be
Pretty much.
heated. The next HoloNet news is going to be insane.
Oh my god.
We got some shit to drop
Yeah.
and to talk about.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen shit about D23, tune in to the next episode.
Oh, look at that. Show that to the camera.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Nice,
oh my
beautiful
gosh.
chocolate peanut butter cake.
That is great.
If you guys are in Utah, check out Blake's Cakes. She is the shit.
Go Blake. Is that her first name or last name, or
Yeah, I think that's her husband's name. I don't know. I fucking know.
their name is Blake Blake? Check
Maybe.
out Blake Blake's cakes.
Yes.
That would be
Blake
great if
Blake.
it was Blake Blake cake.
Be easy to remember.
Blake Blake.
Oh yeah.
All right, I want to try this with you.
Yeah, it's fucking killer. This is pretty much the exact cake that my father-in-law had for his birthday.